But what are those two types? The first type, the flight data recorder, is here to record everything that happened with comments. So if you pulled up, pulled down, if you use the yaw motion to avoid a crash, this version will know it. The flight data recorder. But there's another type, the cockpit voice recorder. And what that does, the voice recorder is here to record every voice in the cockpit. So the discussion between the pilot and the co-pilot, and the discussion between ATC and the pilots, to know if the crash happened voluntarily or not. To give you a really good explanation on how black boxes work, there are two movies. The first movie, with Tom Hanks, is Sully. But what happened in Sully? There was a bird that went into the engine. It can't happen in France, because in France, engines are not trained, but they are tested with chickens to be sure that it doesn't happen. But with Sully, bird went in an engine, killed them, and say the plane was falling. Tom Hanks, the pilot that inspired this movie, landed in the Hudson. To land in the water is not really complicated. You need to be horizontal, and to avoid bouncing on the water and then plunge and then diving, you'll lift the nose up. So it's fairly easy to land on water. So they used mainly this black box, the cockpit voice recorder, to see if they did it voluntarily. But a movie with Denzel Washington called Flight has another type of problem. The mechanics made a mistake with the elevators, and the plane were pointing downwards, and knowing that the mistake was in the hydraulic pistons, they weren't able to move. So they moved the aircraft like this, and they knew how with only the flight data recorder.